Ariel Helwani in New York City getting set for the Strikeforce event this Saturday night alongside the Strikeforce heavyweight champion Alistair Overeem. And Alistair, you were just greeted by a lot of fans here in New York at an autograph session. What was it like? How did the fans of New York treat you?
Yeah, they're treating me great. They're very enthusiastic. I've been hearing stories that people drive all the way from Washington, which is far, to here. So it's just great to see that the fans put that much effort into seeing us, the fighters.
We were hoping to get you on the MMA Hour with Fedor. Unfortunately, you couldn't make it, but you had a good excuse. You were at the Super Bowl. What was that like?
It was my first time. I've never been to an American football match because I'm from Holland. In Holland, we have soccer. We're a soccer culture. But I can tell you it was an amazing experience. It was just so big. Everything was big. 110,000 people in the stadium. It was an awesome production. You had the Black Eyed Peas, Usher performing in the halftime. It was great. Great to see. I'm a fan now. I'm going next year and the year after. I'm a fan of American football.
In 2010, you had an amazing year. You won the Dream Heavyweight title, interim title they're calling it, the K1 title. You defended your Strikeforce belt against Brett Rogers. But a lot of fans wanted to see you more in Strikeforce, and I think a lot of them are thinking that in this Grand Prix you're going to get it. So are you going to tell us right now that you are committed 100% to fighting in Strikeforce this year?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I've been wanting to fight in Strikeforce more. As you may or may not know, I've been challenging Fedor, trying to fight him for a year and a half. He's like the legend, the unbeatable guy. I was hoping I was the first, but Fabricio Verdum beat me to it. Well, after that fight, I challenged the winner, which was Fabricio Verdum. He was injured. Fedor didn't want to fight me. That's why I went into K1. But now I'm back. And I think the Strikeforce Grand Prix is going to be a great opportunity for me to do those fights and show the MMA world that I'm the number one.
Is it true that you asked Scott Coker to be in this tournament and to get Fabricio first?
Yes, definitely.
Now, why?
He's the winner of the Fedor fight, and if you think logically, he's the next in line. So I want to fight him. I want to find the best.
Why isn't your belt going to be on the line when you fight him?
Well, it's going to be a separate belt. It's going to be a Grand Prix belt. So sort of like the K1 system, and it's not been my decision, but I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it.
Do you have any idea where that fight will take place?
No, not yet. We're still working on a date and a location. It's probably going to be April or May, one of the two.
Any chance in Japan? We're hearing rumors about Japan.
Yeah, me too. So I'm not really sure, but you know what the thing is? I'm going to be ready when Scott says, give me your date. I'm going to make sure I'm ready.
And if you beat Verdum, and if Fedor beats Bigfoot Silva, you'll finally get that shot. We talked to him yesterday on our show, and he's been still saying some things about you, saying that he's very impressed with what you've done. He says that you had a great year winning the K1 title, but he said he's not sure how you gained so much weight last year. And then he stopped short at saying more. What do you think of that?
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, Fedor is a mysterious guy. He doesn't talk too much. So for that, what I think about what he meant with that, I don't know. You're going to have to ask him about it.
Do you think him and his camp respect you as a fighter?
I don't think they respect me at all as a fighter. And if you look at their actions in the last, because I judge people by their actions. If you look at their actions, all the allegations that they've done, the decline to fight me on several occasions, twice already, the Brett Rogers fight and after. I mean, they're full of tricks, and I think people know that, they see through it. So, but not to take anything away from Fedor. Fedor's a nice guy. I respect him as a fighter, but his management are just dickheads, and they're just using tricks.
Do you think he'll beat Bigfoot?
Hard to say. Bigfoot is looking sharp. Fedor is looking sharp. I would give Fedor 60-40, because don't count Bigfoot out. Bigfoot is a big guy, and I don't know. It can go either way. 60-40 means a slight advantage for Fedor, but 40% is still a good odd, right? It's not that bad. It's not like... So 60-40 for Fedor.
Speaking of respect, I'm wondering, I never had a chance to ask you about this. Dana White, UFC president, you have a lot of respect for him. He does for you, but he says you're not top 10 heavyweight. What do you think of that?
Well, it's like this. I believe I am. He believes I doesn't, so there's an argument there. The only thing that you could say about it is I have not fought enough in MMA, but that's going to change. That's going to happen this summer in the Strikeforce Grand Prix, and after this Grand Prix, it's going to be very clear who's number one.
So you understand kind of why he says that?
Well, I understand it very well. I understand it very well.
What do you mean by that?
But it's very simple. I respect Dana. He's entitled to his own opinion. And, you know, it's a discussion. It's subjective. Everybody can have his own opinion. The thing is with me is I just need to show the world by knocking out people, which is going to happen this summer. And then it will all fall into place and I'm going to be the number one.
Final question. The winner of this tournament, will he be the number one heavyweight in the world?
I already answered that if you're listening closely.
Right.
It's very simple. If I would say now, I would say Cain Velasquez. You know, he's. But after this tournament, no doubtly, that's the tournament winner is the number one.
Thank you very much, Alistair. Great to see you again. Good luck in the tournament.
Great to see you again too.